Welcome back. I'm Nathan, Happy Gaijin Ninja Monkey. I just started a stream on Ninja Monkey, but I made a mistake, and it's very difficult to change schedules and cancel streams from the phone. So I just let it happen, and I've moved on to this channel now, where really I want to do the majority of my streaming. I don't want to confuse my audience with what I do on each different channel. Two different channels for two different things. So hopefully people will pop over here, and if they don't, it doesn't matter. I'll have this for my own record. Let's turn things around so you can see what's going on. Thanks for those of you who are returning a lot. I appreciate those of you who have returned to this channel. Yeah, YouTube can be a little bit strange when it comes to these things. And it's rather difficult to schedule and sort out, like change schedules and that sort of thing. Well, this looks really nice in here, or through here. Does anybody else suffer from brain freeze? Because I was reading that it's genetic. Some people don't have brain freeze. Do you have brain freeze? Yes, Jared Chili, aloha. I had some yesterday and it was very yummy. I agree. It was very, very yummy. Maybe I have some more, although, you know, maybe I should start trying to get an appetite for dinner. Let's go to this little area. Check out this building. It's looks very European. I don't know. Like, what do you think? So there's some games. There's a cat, Blacky Cat here. Yo, how you doing, dude? Very cool. Cool cat indeed. If you eat or drink something super cold too fast, it can happen. Yeah, but I learned Blind Man Travels that apparently it's a genetic thing, and that some people don't. Check this guy out. This guy is awesome. He's supposed to rub his belly. I love it. I understand how you feel. When I came yesterday, things were open, obviously, but I think it's still interesting with less things open. What do you think, guys? It's this little covered street here. The cat is living my ideal life too, I have to say, I must admit. So there are still things open, interesting. Not everything is closed. My dad used to get it so bad, he'd have to lay down, but he never learned, always ate cold things too fast. Well, you know what? I can get brain freeze very easily, regardless of how fast or how slow I drink or eat cold things. So sometimes I try very, very slowly and I still get brain freeze, and it's terrible for me. It's like when I get brain freeze, I'm always like, I'm never gonna have anything cold ever again. There's a car. Don't forget about cars. It's a street. Tomorrow, I'm heading to Osaka, everyone. My Osaka adventure begins, where I will be doing some Universal Studio fun, meeting up with my friends again. You only get it once in a while, you're very lucky. Back again, Daniel and Yuka, thanks for coming back. You know what it's like, Daniel and Yuka. It's so annoying to change schedules and to cancel schedules and that kind of thing from the mobile. Anyway, I think originally, well, obviously I wanted to stream on Happy Gaijin, but I scheduled it for Ninja Monkey, and then because the schedule went live and I realized, I was like, wait, I can't cancel it, I can't change it. I'm just gonna start it and then end it and start on Happy Gaijin. Anyway, this is nice, huh? Have you been here before? Anybody been to this area before? You punch in a little bit with the camera. Things can look quite nice. So yeah, surprisingly, for example, because I've slowly been moving things from Ninja Monkey to Happy Gaijin for real life streaming, I'm actually starting to get a little bit more numbers quicker when I stream on Happy Gaijin. It's quite a long street, huh? Connection's a little bit wonky specifically in this area, but hopefully we'll pick up. Oh yeah, don't forget to like. Don't forget to like, everyone. Yeah, it's a little bit like the area surrounding Gion. I'd probably say that it's a little bit bigger. Hey Caroline. I think it's a little bit bigger in terms of length, and there's like 20 times less people for sure. Oh, check this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful little. Hello. Isn't that pretty, everyone? So somebody give me an indication of how the stream is doing, because right now it's stuck at 721 kilobytes per second, and it's very strange for a stream to be stuck. So I'm not very sure if it's the streaming software that isn't showing the correct stream bit rate, which it might be, or if it's just not very good connection. So I need you to tell me. stream is smooth, but what about the quality? I mean, one thing is smoothness, another thing is quality. Stream is great, looking good. How strange, 721, why has it stayed? Daniel and Yuka, if you're still there, you're a streaming expert. Oh my goodness, look, what's this? Sake tasting? So it looks like maybe for some reason, wait, look, it just got stuck. So okay, let's carry on walking. Hey, why am I so zoomed in? Have you seen the new Flow? Like the Flow Pro gimbal? So this is the bus station. This is where I came from. And I think this is the sort of the end of the road. And I'm very tempted to go and get myself a sake. But I know people get bored when you stop. So I'm probably just going to walk back for those of you who have joined recently. Oh, you selected manually. Okay. You see? Dock kit, I know, looks pretty cool, huh? But I ain't gonna spend any more money on gimbals or camera gear. Maybe a lens or something later, or maybe when I shortly, because I want to make the most of my trip. But yeah, this is very idyllic, isn't it? It's too much, I know. Want to see DJI's take on upgrading OM7? They've been very silent. Well, I think that DJI have done a relatively... The DJI, by the way, I bought the DJI Pocket, Daniel and Yuka, the Pocket 3, and I am learning how to fit it into my workflow. I took it to Ghibli Park. The Ghibli Park video is out, by the way. And yeah, basically, I took that, the DJI Pocket 3 and the Sony ZV-1 Mark II, and the quality from the Sony ZV-1 Mark II is noticeably better than the DJI when I edit, like quite a bit better. However, the workflow with the DJI is so much easier and so much quicker that you know what they say, better to have the camera that you use the easiest, or the one that you have on you is the best one, especially for the microphone. That's what I like about it. Take care, Jared. For live streaming, I know that it's pretty good. I tried it. Let me just take some footage here. For goodness sake, spot focusing. I have a setting turned on, and every time my nose hits the screen, it does something, and I hate it. Yeah, so what I am really liking about the DJI, and I mentioned it in a previous stream, is how smooth it is for and how easy it is to record audio, because it just connects directly to the device with no cables, no dongle, no receiver, and that for me is a game changer. I think that I'm more. I know that the Pocket 2 did the same thing, but it's different because obviously the quality is better. The quality is good enough for front-facing video. Right, let's see. Is there some kind of I want to have a drink, everyone. すいません。カメラ大丈夫ですか？はい。Oh, no, camera no. Stream is gone. Quality. Okay, let's get back out. Right. Obviously the connection in there was terrible, so sorry. No drinking. Yeah, I was mentioning that the Pocket 3, I tried streaming with it. It was fun. It was easy to stream with the Pocket 3. But you know, my priority is not streaming, and therefore I need to make sure that I have the battery for filming, not for streaming. And streaming takes a lot of battery. A lot of battery. Maybe an outside place, but it doesn't matter. I don't need a cafe. I just went in there because I thought it would be fun to get me a sake. Did the chat ban you? What do you mean, the chat ban you? Well, obviously you haven't been banned because I've just read your message. My friends went to Rabbit Island today in Hiroshima and they were not impressed. So, yeah. But I'm not very sure if they might have attempted to go a little bit too late in the day. You know, I tell everyone, you need to head out early, guys. You need to head out early. You can't leave the hotel at 11 or midday. It's just going to spoil your day. You can't expect to do things. I don't know what time they went, but I've got a sneaky suspicion that maybe they left the hotel way too late, and therefore they missed the ferry, and then the ferry was 1 hour later, and then, you know, it slows everything down. Shops start closing. I can see your chats back in the clay. It says my chats are not going, so therefore so tranquil. In a minute we're going to walk by the river, by the stream. I guess it depends on what resolution you want to film your static videos in. I'm perfectly happy with 1080p because 4K requires more space to store your videos, so I don't need 4K. Well, for me 1080p isn't good enough, just because when I edit I like to punch in, I like to zoom in, and you can't really do that with 1080p. If you edit, you lose quite a bit of quality. It starts getting grainy. So 4K means that I can actually zoom in about 2 times zoom safely. At a push, maybe 4 times zoom to get 1080p quality. Not that I would ever do that, but yeah. Yeah, those gaijins there. No, for a minute I thought, you know, today I've only seen one foreigner in the whole day, and I think that they were somebody who lives here, so this is where we came from earlier on. Actually, something really interesting happened today. I went to a cafeteria where the woman said that she wasn't allowed to speak in English. That she could speak English, but she wasn't allowed to speak in English. What do you guys think about that? It was a bit strange. These two places are really popular, by the way, here and there. They had huge lines, huge lines all day yesterday. Oh, look at the river here. Dude, your messages are being shown. I can read them. She wasn't allowed to speak English. What languages did she say that in? Japanese. Well, she said it in English, actually. She said it in English. So let's walk, let's find a way of walking down over there. Yes, blind man travels. I was like, okay, it's fine. I only need to order a coffee, which I can do, so there's no problem with that. Those dodgy Apple products, Clay. I can read them. Anyway, dude, it's working, so problem is on your end. Oh yeah, another thing that I do like about the DJI Pocket, obviously I could do that before, is the whole like tracking, walking shots. So I've been taking a few walking tracking shots. This is so nice. This is so freaking nice, guys. Check it out. I have no idea why it's only giving me 800 kilobytes a second. This is so strange. Why? Why is it doing that? Can I change? Where am I? I am in, I can't remember. I'm in, basically, if you search for Ise Shrine, Grand Shrine, the main shrine, it's basically a shopping area next to the Grand Shrine, and it's so lovely. I think you'd like it. In fact, this whole area has been fun to explore. It's very quiet. There's not that many people. Oh, dude, this seriously, this where did you go in Ise, by the way, Caroline? Where did you go? So let me explain what I've got up to. My Ise, maybe I'll find a little ledge now here by the river. This is so pretty, so pretty. This part of the trip, I purposely left to sort of have a little bit of a downtime and not have too much planned and just go with the flow and and sort of like decide on a daily basis what I was gonna do. Yesterday Mariko came with me, and she really likes visiting shrines and stuff, so I let her guide me a little bit. Ooh, there's some steps here. Maybe I can put it on a ledge and explain. So pretty. So pretty, guys. I went to the Weathered Rocks and I think the minor shrine, and they got tired and went back to Osaka. Okay. I went to the minor to the Marriage Rocks shrine today, and I actually liked it quite a bit, to be honest. Okay, let me turn things around so that. All right. Let me explain. Let me explain. Okay. All right, everyone. So, yesterday I did Isa's inner shrine and outer shrine, and I did that shopping street yesterday, which is why I've returned especially for you guys. So, didn't have to come back, but I thought it was a wasted opportunity to not show it on a live stream. So yesterday I did the inner shrine, the outer shrine, and the shopping streets from Nagoya. Last night I stayed in Ryokan. I want to look a little bit cooler. There we go. Last night I stayed in a ryokan, and tonight I'm staying in a ryokan, traditional style ryokan, 100 years old, near the station. And this morning I went to Ago Bay. My plan in my head, without much research, was to go to Ago Bay, do and then get a ferry across, and then get a train to the Marriage Rocks Shrine place. But but when I got to Ago Bay, which is only like 45 minutes away, so it's not too far, so it's okay. They said, oh no, like the ferry doesn't go there, but there is a pirate ship cruise that you can do around Ago Bay, which is about an hour long. And I thought, you know what, that sounds pretty cool. Not planned at all. So I went on a pirate cruise ship around Ago Bay for around an hour. It was pretty nice. And then I got the train back to Iseshi, where I'm staying, and it was perfect timing. You know, when things work out in a strange way that you didn't plan, but it worked out the right way. Well, on my way to Iseshi from the cruise from Ago Bay, it poured for about 40 minutes of the train. When I got out, it was clear. so basically I spent my time, when it was raining, I spent it in the train. So that was perfect. And I then got a train from Iseshi, where I'm staying, to the area of the Marriage Rocks. You know, the rock with the sacred rope going across, very famous. Where I spent most of the afternoon there, really. Walked to the rocks, took some footage, actually took it in. I really... Whoa. Big B. Really like... Okay, I'm moving away from here. There's a big bee. Let's find somewhere else. I really liked the vibe of the area. Not many people. Reminded me a little bit of Miyajima in a strange way, to be honest. It was quite nice. Like a very small Miyajima. Like a little street of Miyajima. Had myself a really nice coffee. And then I went to that little other shrine. Walked for ages. I can understand, Caroline, how you got tired, because that was like kind of a little bit of an epic walk, if you ask me. And then I looked at getting back to here, to where I am, and to get here I need to go back to Iseshi Shrine. It's back to Iseshi Station, but the train was like 10 minutes in 10 minutes time, so I sprinted to the station. I mean, like super sprinted to the station. When I got to the station, the train was cancelled due to a malfunction. So I ended up waiting half an hour, so I could have easily not sprinted for the local train, where I then got a bus to where I am now. And that is the story of where I am right now and how I got here. So, let me see. It's beautiful here. I just can't turn the camera around because there's people getting change and I don't want to point at them. Okay, maybe there's a little ledge here. Maybe I can put it here. Does it balance? Does it balance here? Just about. Is it crazy human? Not like it was before. Before was another level. Okay, let me put my hat on for those of you to see. For those of you who want to see the Japan English. I bought it here in the street yesterday. Yesterday I thought I was gonna not faint, but I thought I was gonna like power down due to the crazy heat and humidity that I was experiencing. I spent too long in the shrine. I would have much rather have, I mean, when I'm on my own, I take things really, if I want to sit down and have a drink, a nice coffee, if I want to sit down and take it easy, then I do so. But when I'm with people, it's a little bit different. The trains along the coast are so cool. They are. It just depends. I mean, I think the good thing about traveling so much to Japan is that you will eventually, end up going on one pretty cool train here and there. So therefore, I don't really look for those specific trains, those fancy trains, because I know that eventually, I'll by chance end up going on one of them. It's been 10 years of traveling in Japan, so there's been plenty of times where I've ended up on a pretty cool train without even noticing. Tomorrow I want to do some research. I'm going back to Osaka and I've got a train currently booked, but I might want to change it for a more luxurious, cooler train ride to Osaka from here. So if anybody can give me some recommendations, let me know, because I'd be more than happy to check it out. But I'd like to probably leave. My plan was to leave at lunchtime, but I think I'm gonna leave a little bit earlier, probably 9-ish. I mean, I've done everything that I need to do around the station, so what am I gonna do till midday? Really? Did I get a JR pass? No, I did not get a JR pass. I am paying my way through Japan at the moment. I will have a JR pass when I get to Kyushu. I'll have a Kyushu pass. Anyway, let's turn things around and let's walk a little bit more. Actually, can somebody please do me a favor and share this stream to the Discord? That would be pretty cool if you could. Thank you. All right. I'm keeping an eye on the time, just because I know that there's a train about 20 past. Sorry, yeah, a bus in about 20 past. So ooh, these streets are pretty cool. Yeah, I'll be using the old Kyushu JR Pass eventually. By the way, how many people are watching? Because also I got a very strange number on my screen and I'm not very sure if it's updating or not, because I've got this sneaky suspicion that Prism, which I'm using, isn't giving me accurate statistics. Oh, this is very pretty. last night, okay, that looks about right, but the statistics of the data is so weird. Last night, because my ryokan, my room has only a bathroom, a toilet. It's a traditional room, tatami mats, and it's got a toilet, but there's a little like bath, and it's 3 people at a time, right? So last night when I went to the bath, I wasn't expecting the bath to be so freaking small. Like, it was quite small for 3 people, let's just say. I am not going there. Ooh, secret. I am literally only going to Oita and Miyazaki, just to tick off the different prefectures that I need to visit. Obviously, I'll be spending my time in Beppu whilst I'm there, so I'm looking forward to that. I must admit that this trip, I am very much less planned in some ways. Just going with the flow, because as I'm spending a minimum of 2 nights in different places. In fact, in Osaka, I'm spending 3 nights now. It means that it gives me the flexibility to, just go with the flow for those 3 days, not have anything super planned. I have Universal Studio planned. I'll be with my friends, so I'll be guiding them around some areas of Osaka. Thanks to Lito, who showed me last year. I don't understand. Why on earth is it stuck on 800 kilobits per second? That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. Let me just try something. Right, in a moment, I will have to check the bus schedule. I don't have a second phone with me, so just be aware that it might get it. Oh, there we go. Now it's fixed itself. This area is just 1 train from Osaka, indeed. A train and a bus ride. And some people do it on a day trip. Although I would spend 1 night, because I would recommend that you check out this area, which can be done, for example, in the afternoon. And I would recommend that you do the rocks, because it's very pretty there in the rocks. Ago Bay, in the future, I mean, if you have the time like I do, then do it. But if you don't have the time, if you're only spending 1 night, then I would probably say, skip Ago Bay, unless you're really into pirate ships. So now it's back to 6,000. I just had to go onto airplane mode and restart, take it off for a second. I don't know what happened there, but hey. Use an oar, awesome. Yeah, I think it's probably going to be 2.5 hours from Osaka to get here, and then probably a 40-minute, maybe 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and then a 40-minute bus to come here. So it's going to be a good 3-hour or a little bit more than 3-hour trip from Osaka. So you need to consider that. It feels jerky. Really? Nothing's changed. Nothing has changed. I'm just moving it now, up and down. Or maybe it was jerky for that very specific moment when I turned on and off. I turned on and off the aeroplane mode. Yeah, my friends have just gone to the Rabbit Island, and they say that it's not worth it. That it's a lot of traveling for for not a lot of nothing. I have to say I'm quite impressed with the fact that I managed to get out to Ghibli Park vlog the following day after Ghibli Park. Guys, go and watch that video and give it a like, because come on, like, I put out a video the day after. That's pretty impressive. Edited it on a train. 90% of it on a train. 10% of it in the ryokan. Before having a bath with two random strangers very, very close to me. Caroline, I mean, they've gone to Rabbit Island only because they have kids, you know? We were researching, you know, we thought it might be nice for the kids. But I'm not very sure. I've got to talk to them tomorrow when I meet them in Osaka. I'm not too sure if perhaps they just went a little bit too late in the morning. When it comes to things like ferries and... when it comes to things with ferries, you need to leave early, because if you miss one ferry, then you're going to have to get another one, you know? And sometimes they don't run very frequently. Okay, let's get my bearings. I think it's time for me to get my bearings and figure out where I'm going. Oh my god, check out that cat. Yeah. Yeah, apparently they got there. They had to wait 1 hour for the ferry. There was no restaurant nearby. They got to the island and everything was closed. So yeah, I am very interested to hear their story, you know, like how everything went. And I mean, they were positive. They were like, look, they just sent me a message and they basically said, hey, you know, like, I don't think it's worth coming all the way here for the rabbits. It's a little bit hiked, but we're making the most of it. The views are spectacular. And he sent me a picture of the views of the ocean. So, you know, I think you need to make lemonade from lemons. Sometimes you're stuck in situations where these things, you know, as a traveler, these things happen. Not everything is perfect. Not everything runs perfectly. Sometimes you are disappointed, even in Japan, guys. Let's face it. Oh my god, this is awesome. Do 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 do. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. 12 days in Tokyo's got in your nerves. Well, I mean, I think 12 days in Tokyo is fine, but you need to get, I would probably do 1 day trip, 1 night away to break things up, to be honest. All right, guys, give me a second. Happy catching. Love it. Let me just check my navigation for a minute. Things are gonna go a little bit jerky, so please bear with me. And if anybody asks what's happened, please tell them to hold steady, right? So I can just chat. I did day trips, but should have done nights away. Yes, definitely. A night away on a 12-day trip in Tokyo makes a huge difference, especially if you leave early in the morning, as I know that you probably would. Leaving your luggage or whatever in the station locker or in the hotel, and then basically spending the evening and exploring the following day before getting back to Tokyo, it makes a huge difference. If he's just checking his phone, I'm back. I am back. Right, let me see if I can make sense of the bus schedule. I believe this is the right spot because I think this is where I got the bus from last time. I might have to very suddenly end the stream, just giving you a heads up, everyone, because I'm not very sure the bus comes from that direction, I'm pretty sure. Bus stop. Jingukai Mai weekends. So today is a Saturday, right? And it's 18:21. So there should be one at 18:21. Let's see if I can figure this out. I think 18:21 is what すいません。駅に行きますか？駅に行きます。ありがとう。暑い。蒸し暑い。You've pulled up now? Your TV and your iPad are lagging from each other? Are you kidding me? Seriously? Just ask. I think, asking Eki doko desu ka or ikimasu can save you. Does this go to the station? Probably not perfect, but did you know something interesting about me? My eyes change color when there's green nearby. Check it out. Because my eyes are hazel, and depending on the background depends on the color that my eyes become. And when I'm surrounded by green, my eyes start going a little bit greenish. Weird, huh? Interesting fact you don't need to know about Nathan. Okay, we gotta bounce. Have a nice day. Perfect timing. I am a lizard. But can you see my eyes are so different now? Can you see it? It's got a term for it. I can't remember, but there's a certain amount of people, depending on the with hazel eyes, it happens to them. It looks like cat's eyes. Yeah, it's to do with how your eyes dilate also, and the colors that are around. Check out that dog. Oh my God. Check it out. I love it. Walking the dog. Oh, sorry, cycling the dog. Not walking dog. Cycling the dog. Cycling the dog. What's the time? Right. I'm just gonna give it like 3 or 4 minutes and then I'll end the stream, just so that I can be aware for the bus. Okay, everyone? I don't need this anymore. Use it as a fan. I have so definitely lost weight. Definitely lost weight. My trousers are falling. I think I'll probably get something to eat in the next when I get off, which takes about half an hour to get there, or 40 minutes I think, to get to the station, and get myself packed. I like to have everything really super packed so that in the morning I don't have to do much, you know. Not that I need a lot of packing, but whew. I do not have a Frank portable fan. I don't have anything portable. Temperature down here, I don't know, it's been about 35 all day. Hot. It's been about 35 all day. And humid, as you can see in the glow of the skin. Oh my goodness. It's definitely cooled down now. There definitely feels like there's a little bit more of a breeze, so that's a good thing. Yamaha Denki has a superior electric portable fan. I don't have the money. I don't want to spend money on a portable fan. That's the thing. And also, like, I don't like having extra things in my hands. Is it a handheld fan? Because if it's a handheld fan, I just cannot be carrying around something in my hand that I need for more important things like filming and drinking. Right. Any questions? Let me know. Guys, I'm gonna end the stream here. I foolishly thought that starting streaming at 6:30 a.m. would be a big brain move to avoid, oh my god, check out that insect. To avoid the heat and humidity today. I was wrong. Things are definitely cooler now. Is it cooler now in the city it's different, right? Anyway. I'm gonna leave you guys. Maybe I'll continue the stream once I get off the bus, but the bus is about to come in the next 2 or 3 minutes and I want to be alert. It's been fun. Thanks for watching. Stay positive and be a happy gaijin, dude. Take care. Bye. And watch the Ghibli Park video and my latest video on Happy Gaijin on Ninja Monkey. Hey Ario, dude, I didn't know you were here. What? Bye. Bye bye.